So tomorrow we're getting a CPI report, and I think it's a very, very good chance we're going to get a face-ripping rally to the upside from the CPI report, which I know a lot of people think that this may be bearish because, look, the market is pumping and they think it's overextended, and now it's time to short, and the CPI is going to wreck the markets here, right? Because, look, the market's up, it's time to short, it's going to go down, we're going to 10K next. So I think, most people are going to be wrong about that. And I think I have a beautiful game plan for you going into tomorrow, where even if we're wrong, let's say the CPI absolutely tanks the markets tomorrow, which I don't think is going to happen, but let's say that did happen, you're not going to lose much money if you can follow the simple game plan I'm going to outline for you today. So we were in this range, guys, from December the 16th to the new year. Okay, we see you came to the top of the range, bottom, top, top, bottom, top, 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 broke out. So we hit this level at 17K one time, two time, three time, four time, five times, six times before we broke out. And so now this range here that we had for like 3 weeks, and we will use that as support now at around 17 to 17.1. I don't think we're going to break below that from CPI. Okay, and so we have a beautiful setup now where we have a major catalyst which is going to produce a lot of volatility. And so volatility is great when you can tame it. Volatility is great when you can control it. And so we have controlled volatility, at least from a trader standpoint, where, look, there's going to be crazy volatility. The market can dump and pump. But here's the thing, is we know we have this support, we have this structure, and we have this floor beneath us that we're going to use to our advantage. So basically, if the market dumps into the floor, we long the floor, and then because of the volatility, it's going to bounce off the floor. Okay, and so this is the floor of that we want to use to our advantage with the CPI tomorrow, if we even get down there. So your job right now, if you're not in a position, in my opinion, is to be looking for a dip down to long tomorrow off of the CPI report. So initially, if you see a dump from the CPI, boom, that's what you want to do. You want to long any initial reaction that could be bearish and long it, okay? Because once again, it's going to dump into a floor, and from the floor, you can only really go up, okay? And so here's the thing. What if we're wrong, and what if the market absolutely tanks, gets crushed from the CPI, and it's horrible, right? Okay, so very simple. You're going to set your stop loss around 16,800, okay? And then, boom, the rest is upside, okay? So you have the floor to protect you, and if somehow Hulk smashes through that floor, aka the CPI, all right, you're going to stop out for a small loss. But once again, just like a ball bounces off the ground, dude, there's a lot of upside there. So we have an amazing setup where you're not going to lose much if you're wrong. You're going to make a shitload if you're right. And I do believe we're going to be right. I do believe it's going to be a bullish reaction. So a couple key ingredients I want to point out that you probably don't realize is how many people are short right now, and how consensus all thinks that we're about to drop to 10K. If you don't believe me, look at these tweets by big Twitter accounts. Look at this guy. I expect Bitcoin to reach 17K, and then the next Bitcoin move will be down to 10K, right? Bitcoin, 10K next. Bitcoin, bear flag. Capo of crypto, I'm not buying, okay? And so we've been squeezing these guys up, but, realize all these guys right now on Twitter with, 500,000 followers, 200,000, I don't know, 60,000, 100,000 plus, 100,000 plus or something, right? I mean, that's literally like 1 million followers following these 4 big Twitter accounts here, and they all are saying that Bitcoin's going to 10K next. So what do you think? If you have 1 million followers, probably 20 to 30,000 of those people are shorting the market right here, right now, with their stop loss right above. And so what do you think is going to happen? CPI report causes the market to pump. All these people, 30,000 plus, millions of followers, are going to have to cover their shorts, and they're going to have to close out. So that is one ingredient I absolutely love right now, is consensus is so damn bearish. Everyone is short. And so imagine the result of that when people have to cover. It's going to be a beautiful rally, okay, in my opinion. At least that's what I'm waiting for. And once again, if we're wrong, if the market does fall apart, remember, your risk is so limited. But that's the beautiful thing, is your upside is amazing, okay? And so let's look at the next ingredient that I love about going into the CPI report is S&P 500 was in this range, right? right? For 2 weeks, we tried to go lower. Well, here's the key. Here's what I want you to notice is we've been in this downtrend for the S&P 500. And so lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, right? We come to this top of this resistance, this channel, and everyone's shorting it. And so here we went up 1, 2 times, came down, and then we tried to go down for 2 weeks and we couldn't go lower. And so now I think we're going to come back up to the top of the channel at 40.20 at least. But I won't be surprised if we actually break above 40.15 at the top of the channel. And the highest I see the S&P going is around 4,300, which is crazy right now. I don't think many people could see that happening. I don't, people think everyone's calling for 3,500 right now, which, look, I can understand why people are calling that. But in the short term, it's bullish. And the thing is, okay, we have this range now as support. And so as Bitcoin has 17K as support at the top of its range, S&P 500 has 3890 as support from the top of its range. So S&P 500 has top range support, Bitcoin has top range support, and so as long as, and this is what's so easy about the setup, as long as S&P stays above 3890 and Bitcoin staying above 17K, you're bullish, 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 bullish. And so it's very easy to cut the trade and say, throw in the towel and say, all right, I'm wrong, right? It's very easy. If Bitcoin starts breaking down to 16.8, you're wrong. If S&P starts breaking down below 3890, you're wrong. But until and unless that happens, you're bull, 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 bull on this dip if we get the dip, okay? So I really love these types of setups, and hopefully you're learning from this video how to play them. So this is going to be extremely bullish, and I can't guarantee we're going to dip to 17K. I'm just saying that's a beautiful setup if we do for anyone who's not in the market who wants to get in a bullish position into the market. And so when we look at the daily chart, EMAs are all crossing up. Momentum is coming up. I think we're going to get to 18,300 at least. Here's the thing about 18,300 is we already rejected off 18,300 one time, 2 times, and that would be the 3rd time. So I think we would, probably pull back from 18,300 to probably 17,600 before we break out and actually could go higher there. Okay, and this would, guess what? Everyone's shorting this S&P 500 downtrend. And so what happens when, look, realize every single time we've gotten to the top of the channel, the market dumps to the bottom of the channel. Top of the channel, down to the bottom of the channel. Top of the channel, down to the bottom of the channel. So everyone right now is short from the top of the channel, okay? And they're going to be shorting the top of the channel here at 40.15. But once again, that CPI volatility, don't be surprised. You squeeze past the top of the channel, this downtrend that everyone's watching, and now everyone starts to get bullish because the market's breaking above the downtrend. And see, everyone starts to get bullish up here. This is actually where I'd get bearish. Between 40.15 and 4,300 is where I'd actually aggressively probably look to short the market if I was going to short the market. But until we get to that point, okay, we'll worry about shorting the market later. Right now, we're just worried about longing the market and taking advantage of the fact that everyone on this damn planet right now is short, expecting us to go to 10K. Everyone is short from the top of the S&P channel, think we're about to break lower. CPI is going to nuke the market. And so we're going to take that to our advantage, and we're going to use that short-term momentum and short covering I think we're going to see from the CPI volatility to our advantage. And I think we're going to see the market squeeze to 40.15 to 4,300. This is where we'll look to short. But until we get to 40.15, we're bull, 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 bull. You see, bear markets are not supposed to be easy to trade, right? So here at this point, we've been in a bear market for a year now, and everyone starts to think they got the hang of how to short the market now. Everyone thinks it's so simple, so fucking easy. Oh, just short the top of the channel, right? Yeah, right, like that's just gonna work forever. You see, you gotta have some critical thinking. You gotta actually see through the smoke and mirrors and see through, the herd of sheep and what everyone's doing. Okay, if literally everyone and their goddamn mothers and even their grandmothers from their retirement account are shorting the freaking top of the market here, oh yeah, I'm sure that's just definitely gonna be the top of the market. Like, come on, get the fuck out of here, dude. I think we're seriously about to squeeze out higher, and it's gonna catch so many people off guard. And it's about time we catch some motherfuckers off guard because everyone's got too comfortable shorting this market. Everyone thinks they know their shit, and no, they don't, bro. People are about to get squeezed out. So that's my opinion. Crazy bullish here. And look, I'll admit I'm wrong. I will admit defeat if we break below 16 800. You know, this is where I'd say, all right, I'm wrong. You guys are right. Okay. But as long as we're not breaking below 16,800, bro, this is bull, bull, bull. Okay. So I've prepared you. I've given you my analysis. It's up to you now to decide. What do you think? What do you see? Remember, everyone sees different things in the market. These freaking bozos over here are all saying 10K next. And like, dude, come on. You really think everyone's just gonna be right and the market's just gonna go straight to 10K from here, and everyone's just gonna freaking nail the amazing short from 17K down to 10K? So I'm in long, guys. I'm up 2.27 Bitcoin right now, which is around $39,000 in profit today on my long, which I sent out to everybody in our alerts. And if you don't know, the alerts are completely free to join. So all you got to do to join, go down below this video. First link below, live alerts Telegram channel. Click that link. Go through here. It says it's $99 a month. It's not. Okay, just go through, click through. And you'll be able to get in for free if you follow the directions that we lay out for you in here. So once again, it's completely free to join. So first link down below. Now I'm also have a head short that I put on yesterday live in our live stream right here on Bitcoin, which is just a tiny, tiny, tiny short. Really, it really is a tiny short. And I hope the short gets taken out, right? Because basically on this short position, I'm going to lose $300 if it hits the stop loss. But that's great because if this $300 loss on this little short hits, that means I'm making literally like $20,000 more on my long position. You see, but the whole point of this is that, remember how I told you if Bitcoin comes down to 16,800, it breaks down to here, I would be wrong, right? So the beautiful thing is I get a stop out break even on my long position, okay? But then I'm going to be up making $1,500 to $2,000 on my short position. So basically, literally, no matter what happens, the way I've set it up is I long Bitcoin at 16,800, right? So I longed it here and I shorted it here, right? So basically, my long is in profit. And so if the market comes dumping down, okay, my long breaks even. But guess what? Because I shorted it here, my short is going to make money. My long is going to break even. And so I'm making money if we drop even, okay? Even though I'll be giving back a lot of profit, right? Because I'm up $40,000 right now. So if we drop, I'm going to give back $40,000 in unrealized gains, right? But at least I'm still going to be in profit about $1,500. Now the beautiful thing is, right, my short stop loss is right up here around 17,580, right? So what I'm hoping is we short squeeze up, we take out my short, and we just keep pumping, right? And then I'm going to make, instead of $40,000, I'm going to be up around $80,000 to $100,000. By the time we hit 18,100, I should be up around $100,000. So it's really cool. The way I've set this up now is if we dump, all right, I'm still going to make $1,500 worst case. And then if we pump, I'm going to be making $100,000. So worst case for me, guys, I'm going to make $1,500 in the absolute worst case. And, I might be making 100K plus here in the coming weeks with the way I've set it up. So if you guys want the live alerts on exactly what trade I'm doing, like you could see this trade, I told everyone, cancel Solana limit orders, long Bitcoin, stop loss 16,650. Litecoin could be better. Charts are screaming at me. Holy shit, it's been a while since I've seen this from the market. And basically, I just got everyone crazy bullish. I said, taking profit at 28,000 Bitcoin. I'm kicking out everyone who's bearish. You're not allowed to hit in here anymore if you're bear. And so I got everyone in, and that's how we're up 40K right now, and I expect to be up a whole lot more. So once again, if you want to join the alerts, it's completely free. Click the first link down below this video. It's normally $200 a month, but for 2023, and especially because the market's been slow, I've opened it up for completely free to everyone. You get tons of analysis. You learn a shit ton. If you're not taking advantage of this, then I don't know. That's crazy, bro. I don't know who wouldn't. So, guys, I'll see you in the alerts. I hope this video helps you. I hope you learned, and I hope you make a shitload of money. And I'll see you guys later. Take care. Bye.